Hello, my name is Brian France. I have been watching many of the candidates coming out, and it seems like everybody's coming out of the woodwork to announce their candidacy for president. So I figured, why not me? So I've created this a new party called the No Money Party. Partly because I have no money to run for president, but partly because the only people who seem to be able to get to be president are career politicians with lots of money. And our forefathers never meant that to be. So I'm announcing my candidacy for president. I have no money. I want no money. There is no reason for people to have money to be president, because if they do have money, that no money comes without strings attached. So my party, we have no money and no strings attached. We want what is best for the country, not what is best for our pocketbooks. The best way to explain it, what I stand on is the Constitution of the United States. That is what my platform is. If you want to know what I believe in, read the Constitution. The Constitution of the United States is not a living document. It does not change without due process. The Constitution is what gives us our liberties. Or in how one of our former presidents, Abraham Lincoln, had stated it, says, we the people are the rightful masters of both the Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who will pervert the Constitution. Very smart man. He also said, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. He also said, I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. Many, many politicians have gone wrong. The whole DC environment is wrong. They don't care what we believe. They don't care what we want. They don't care what we need. We lose jobs. We lose houses. We lose everything. And what do? They go on vacation for $1 billion. They have closed beaches in the south of France. So I think that the next president should be someone who's been laid off. I've been laid off twice in the last year and a half. I've had 4 different jobs in the last year and a half. I've been laid off in 2002, so I've been laid off 3 times in my life. I know what it's like not to have a job. I know what it's like to live in a camper and try to make money for your family. Nobody in Washington seems to know that anymore. They're so far above us. They don't realize we are their masters. They are public servants to us. So we need some people, and I will be a person who is subject to the people, not the people subject to me. I'm not a king. Our president shouldn't be a king. A king means that your people are subject to you. Our government is subject to us. We are not their subjects. They are our subjects, and they have forgotten that. Many other things that Lincoln said. America will not be destroyed from outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed it ourselves. And that's what's happening right now. One other thing to go to is the preamble to the Constitution. It says, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, or our children, and to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. So, it was created for our liberties. If we throw it out, we have no liberty. The Declaration, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their powers from the consent of the governed. That's what our current government has forgotten. They only have power because we consent to give them power. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish the institution, to abolish it and institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form that they shall seem not likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established, like ours, should not be changed for the light and transient causes, which we have been doing now. For light and transient causes, we are changing our government for the worse. Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago, 3 years ago? No. Everybody's worse. Unemployment's up, jobs are down. That's where we're being led. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. So we are accustomed to the evil we're in right now. In fact, many people who are voting right now do not remember what this country used to be like, the prosperousness that we used to have, the jobs that we used to have, the ability of this great country has been dragged down by what's currently being done. Can anybody remember back to the 70s, the 80s, when this country was the greatest in the world? Everybody looked up to us. And not because we were proud and arrogant, which maybe some of us were, but because we were prosperous, we were doing the right thing. That's what I want this government to get back to. That's what I want this country to get back to. So, if you do a write-in vote for me, and I am elected, then that's what the platform I run on. I understand that it has a snowball's chance in hell. Fine. I guess it's all up to God. If He wants me in, then I'll be in. If not, then I'll just continue to state what my beliefs of this government should be. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.